Get it going. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, traders. How you doing? This is Dr. Greg here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and welcome to another edition of our Forex Scalpers Club live trading room brought to you by Elite Traders University. And a happy Thursday to you. So glad to be with you. And I'm going to go ahead and pop this link in the Facebook group, get our Facebook people over. And I am live on YouTube, 7 p.m. ET, Thursday, May 29th, 2025. I'll pop the link in the, 2035. Nope. That's 10 years from now. We'll be done with this by then. Okay, we're gonna pop that in there. I want to make this tag everybody. Everybody, come on in. Ring the bell. It is time to start trading. Good morning, Asia. It's Asia Sessions Scalping with Dr. Greg. So glad to be with you here this fabulous Thursday. I'm going to do a quick sound check, video check, make sure that you can hear my voice and then we can see my screen. Can you go ahead and type the number 1 in the chat box if you can hear my voice? And number 2, if you can see me, I'm going to share my screen more importantly. That's where all the fun is going to be, on the screen. Yeah, baby. We're going to clean out the markets, drain the banks today. And I'm glad you are here with me. And let me go ahead and set the chat box as well. Let me go ahead. We got the recording going. My market heat map. We're going to have that up. Brought to you by My Market Heat Map, our scanner, our trade scanner. You should be able to see that. If you can type the number 1 in the chat box. And also, if you're on YouTube, if you can see it, we're going to be delayed probably about 2 or 3 minutes. So, so you might see things delayed. But I'll try to answer you in real time if there's a lull in the market. Let me trying to find our chat box, our chat, and make sure you can chat to everybody. I don't know why it still says April 3rd. We'll have to fix that. Hello, VIPs. Hello. Hello, VIPs. Okay. Before we get started, we always start for a prayer, come before the Lord. Thank you, Heavenly Father. We come before you in the name of Jesus Christ as my voice goes forth across the internet to the traders around the world, that we are asking for your opening of our minds, that we may see trades, setups, and be able to profit with them and execute wisdom in our trades. We just thank you so much for your healing blessing going out to everyone under the sound of my voice, and be blessed in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, guys, let's do this thing. Let's, we are looking at, as I said, we had breaking news yesterday that the tariffs were going to be blocked. The reciprocal tariffs were going to be blocked by the court, right? But guess what? It's not the court's responsibility or to be able to regulate the executive branch when it comes to tariffs. So guess what they did today? They reversed the court's decision. The Supreme Court reversed the decision. And so therefore, guess what? The tariffs are back on again. So a lot of times they accuse the administration of waffling or tacoing. It's what the Wall Street people call, because Trump starts something, then he changes his mind or something. Well, in this case, it was the courts that were clearly in the wrong, and they were reversed. So anyway, moving right along, what does that mean? Well, let's see what the overnight futures actually have to say about it, because we saw the futures really had a positive stock market today. And see tariffs reinstated by appeals courts for now, right? And the Supreme Court's going to weigh in as soon as Friday. And sure enough, Dow futures are negative because the stock market does not like tariffs, and we could see some other fluctuations in the market. And I look at the stock market because, look, you use currencies to buy stocks, you use currencies to buy futures. That's why the currency market is so important. At $6.1 trillion a day, it's the largest, most liquid market in the world. And I just love it. It's my favorite market in the world. And I can trade it on the hours that fit my schedule as opposed to having a market dictate when I should trade, right? So anyway, with that, if you want to find out more about how actually trade the markets and how you can benefit from my 30 years of experience as both a Wall Street currency analyst and trader coach, then email me at greg@elitetradersu.com. Be more than happy to share with you how you can move forward in this game of trading. Okay, so CNBC, this was the Dow futures are down. The U.S. market was up today, wildly up. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was up 1/3%, 42,215.73, up 117 points. S&P 500 up 0.4%, 2359.12.17. Nasdaq Composite 19,175.87, up over 1/3%. And we have the Russell 2000 also up 1/3%, 2,074.78. And we've also have gold down fractionally, right? Gold, silver, and copper are down fractionally. Oil is also flat, pretty much. So let's go ahead and get to the My Market Heat Map. It's you can access it for $19.99, but if you want just to sample it, see what it's like, go to mymarketheatmap.com and go to the front page and scroll down, and you'll have one of 6 powerful heat maps which you can use to map out profits in the market. And it's real simple. I'm a simple guy. I created this indicator. Green is up, red is down, gray is stay away. Right now, we have the euro up almost 1.3%. We also have the pound dollar up 0.5% at 1.3496 Aussie dollar. So the dollar getting crushed. You see the dollar pairs are all getting myrtleized. Remember that's like something the cartoons say, "Hey, I'm gonna myrtleize them," right? Or it's getting crushed. The dollar's getting crushed. Right in the back that possibly the tariffs were going to be stopped, but now we probably will see that the dollar will come back as a flight to safety, right? But we're going to trade what we see, and we see everything up, but sometimes things are up, there's going to be some profit taking. So you might see the euro, the pound, the Aussie actually drop, but let's take a look at some charts, okay? But before we look at the charts, let's take a look at the economic calendar. The economic calendar is the central focus of most traders, professional traders, that they understand that the economic picture is the backdrop that tells us what's going on in the market. So we go over here, and if the economic calendar looks kind of scrunchy, just refresh the screen, and then that'll give us the full Monty there. Now, if you notice that yesterday we had some very slow market. The market was kind of slow during London session. Remember, we have a holiday. Happy Ascension Day to those of you who celebrate the ascension of Jesus Christ. Countries in Europe celebrate it as a holiday. So the volume, when you have holidays, you'll have what you'll have is decreased volume, whippy price movement, and the market won't behave very nicely during or before or after a holiday. My Market Heat Map has a lot of tools, not just the heat maps, but also has a national holidays calendar. We can click the national holidays calendar and looky, little brown cookie. We have a list of holidays. Switzerland celebrates Ascension Day. Germany, the largest economy in the Eurozone, celebrates Ascension Day. So a big part of the European market was not even online. It was a national holiday. France was out as well. Spain was going to be out later on, not such a big market, but Dragon Boat Festival Day, May 31st. China has a big holiday coming up too. That's going to go on for a couple of days, almost a week. So, but this is a big, almost part of the Easter holidays, Ascension Day, and some other holidays that are, maybe Catholic in nature, right? And we should be aware of these because, hey, there may be a time for you to take the day off too, because the market might not behave properly. And you also can look at liquidity, Forex liquidity indicator on my market heat map. So my market heat map is like a Swiss Army knife. Remember the old Swiss Army knives? You always wanted when you're a kid, had a spoon and a fork and a knife and a corkscrew and a toothpick, all in this little, I had a really nice one and, went through airport security and they took it away. So I stopped carrying one. So, but you can see how we had lots of liquidity during this time with the big spikes, but they flattened out. But look, earlier on, there was like hardly any liquidity because of the holiday, completely flat. If you're trying to scalp in that or trade in that, you're probably got whipsawed. And so sometimes trading and your losses are not your fault because you just didn't look at the calendar, right? Anyway, let's get into charts. Loving those charts. Our charts. Whoa, that's nothing there. All right. We'll start with the DXY. The DXY is the US dollar index. US dollar index is the basket of currencies versus the US dollar. And since it represents the largest portion, 85% of all Forex volume is traded with the US dollar as a counterparty. And so we want to, if we can find out where the dollar is going, we're going to know where other currencies are going as well. So let's take a look at the US dollar index, and we can see that it has been it's kind of languishing, not really doing a whole bunch of anything. It's been a sideways consolidation for a while. Let's go to I'm going to shrink this to let's go here and let's go to maybe a 4-hour chart, maybe a daily chart, and then we move Mr. Arrow. Mr. Arrow was pointing, maybe a delete, maybe a trash can, Okay, there we go. So, we have fallen quite a bit. There's a slow erosion of the US dollar. Can you imagine? We were up in the 112, 113 area, and now we're all the way back down to like 90, right? We're over, we have this sled ride just straight down. And now we're kind of basing here in this 98.61 area, right? And it was probably on the possibility of the tariffs being stopped by the courts. And now we can kind of figure out that, okay, now the tariffs are coming back and people are going to run for safety. They run out of the stock market. You might see some stock market volatility, some pullbacks in the stock market, some pullback in our major indices. You might see them selling off tomorrow, and the dollar being the beneficiary of that decline, right? So we might see, we got a big pop up on the euro and the pound. So those may be the currencies, the bigger one, the higher they are, the taller they are, the harder the fall. So we may want to look for a reversal. You might see dollar yen going up, you might see euro going down, and our predictive function is going nuts. If you look at for those who are in pip and run, take a look at the dollar index and put one of our favorite indicators there, and you can see a clear PMDE on the US dollar index, which means we should be able to trade dollar pairs north, like dollar yen, dollar CAD north, and be able to sell with abandon the euro, pound, and Aussie, right? Aussie's pretty active during the Asia session, so let's take a look at the Australian dollar, right? Symbol is AUD/USD, AUD/USD, MOUSD. I don't know why I want to add mouse at the end of when I say a currency pair. I guess because it has a D and it rhymes, maybe. I don't know. All right. Here we go. Australian dollar. We bounced off the lows back here in April 8th, 2025. We had a low of 0.5920, and we rocketed all the way up to the high of 0.6534 on the 29th. So long slog higher, but we're running against some serious resistance. We can look at the last swing high we had, the highest high that we had in recent memory comes at September 30th, 2024, hit a high of 0.6945, right? So we're going to take a Fibonacci from that top we play a Drake song backwards from the top to the bottom, and now we're here, right? That's after you don't sell any records, It used to be from the bottom to the top, and now we're here. So it's like from the top to the bottom, and now we're here. And so now we're drawing these Fibonacci's downward to show resistance. And you can see that prices clustered around the 50% retracement at the 0.6433. And we're currently trading 0.6442, right? And so we had a blow off high not a couple of days ago, probably on the 26th of on Monday. So we weren't trading that, but we do have our bullish moving averages, angle and separation, but now the distance between those two are closing, and that's the daily. Daily's gonna move slow. It'll take another day before we get a candle. In fact, this little candle here, small Harami candle, is kind of bearish. Slightly bullish because we have a rebound. But let's move on down to a 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart is rallying into this. We're basically in a big, fat range. Nothing really going on, right? We're at the bottom of the range, right? A return from the bottom. Expected price to go higher. So let's try going to another time frame, maybe. Okay, lower time frame. Let's go to 2-hour. It's 2-hour, 1 hour. Drop it down and see. And so we've got this, kind of not a. We have dojis here on the 1 hour, 30-minute, 15-minute, anything going on there. And when your moving averages are sideways, that's the chop, guys. We don't want chop. We want angle and separation between the moving averages. So we can just go through pairs and see which ones are showing some opportunity. I'm going to drop to a 3-minute chart. And yeah, when you have this type of, this is nothing. It is really nothing here, right? So let's just move on and let's go through the majors, and then we'll look at some others. I'm going to arrange these by percentage change. Let's go to our neighbor, to Australia, New Zealand. Let's take a quick gander over there. Oh, that looks a little bit better. We have some higher highs and higher lows. Looks, we have an uptrend. In an overall downtrend, it's not perfect, right? See, things are perfect. We've got lots of support in this whole 59.65 area. It's kind of a band of support, which really should be a buy zone or demand zone. We have demand zones in this area, this 59.65 area. Price is starting to head higher. We're on a 3-minute chart, and we have some overhead resistance coming in at the 59.90 area, almost the 59.90. Wow, that's we're a long way from 6,000. Oh, yeah, the 600 area, not 6,000. Hey, 6 with a bunch of zeros after it, Okay. Where are you? Okay, yeah, we'll make that red. I'm gonna go back to our old supply and demand zones, right? So we have a zone there, and of course we have this cluster of resistance here in the 59.84 to 86 area, and then we have what we're going on right now. We've got let's what's going on here? Well, you know why? Because this was there should be 3 here, right? 3. There we go. Okay. So we've got nice support. We're gonna rally to the 59.84 area. I should link these together. Yeah, we might get some type of a pullback. We get a pullback because we already got an extension. This thing is kind of run already. It's already left the station. But let's say it comes back, and I'm going to set an alarm at 59.74, which is an old low. See if we'll get a test of that low. I'm going to set an alarm. You can do this also on MT4. And if price comes back down, gives us a better price, we can enter this. This is kind of already run already. And if you see something, say something. And let me make sure. Okay, I see participantes and boom, boom, boom. Okay. Let's take a look at cable. And cable is kind of like doing the same thing. Maybe setting up for a short. And we're just in a really tight range and nothing much going on. This should be our 3-minute, 1-minute, and 15-second chart. Our 15 seconds is already rolling over, but we don't have such a movement in the 1 or the 3-minute chart. Okay, so we're just kind of stock this. This is the pound, this is the euro. The euro looks like it's already trying to sink already. Do we have maybe a multiple top, triple top, maybe? Yeah, we want these to meet our 3 minutes very, very strong. Our 1 minute is kind of the same. And the 15-second looks like it wants to roll over and drop. But let's wait till we can get out of this congestion and get some clean moves, which we want to see. We want to see some clean, see we're in this consolidation here. Big, big zone of, right? That we need to either break north above 113.73 or break out below 113.68, right? So we're kind of like stuck in the mud right now. And like the old saying, the 80%, what 10% is we buy 10% of the time, we sell 10% of the time, but 80% of the time we're waiting. Dollar yen. I don't know, dollar yen. We have a bearish cross on the 1 minute. Things are trending down. But ooh, okay. I think this baby wants to drop. Or she is dropping. Okay. Well, she's really fast. We're at 43.95 by 96. And what I would like to see is price to retrace back into our value zone, our area between the blue and red moving averages. So price could rally back up, and that will give us an opportunity to sell this market. Didn't give us much of an entry in the 1 minute. They gave us one green candle. That would have been our entry. We had a couple of entries here, this green candle here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green candles, a red one, and this red one would have been our trigger to get short. And that would have given us, about 10 pips. 144.06 down to 143.96. But they're just beating down on the dollar yen. It is 7:27 p.m. Again, you're with Dr. Greg McLeod here, Elite Traders University, Forex Scalping Club. We scalp the markets. We're gonna scalp. We're flat. We're not in any trades right now. We're just waiting for, that's my daylight. We're just waiting for some type of a movement or one of our alarms to go off. We're just kind of like stocking the different currencies and things. Let me also check YouTube, and also, you guys, in the VIP, remember, the VIPs are going to be have access to me right away, because YouTube and Facebook, they have something called latency, and so it's not real time. It's like lagged by about 5 minutes, and that's fine. You can learn some. You can see if you can follow some of my trades. Some of my trades that might take a little bit longer, but it won't be real time. If you would like to be real time with me, reach out to me at greg@elitetradersreview.com, or find me on Teams at Greg McLeod Trader, Greg McLeod FX Trader, and I'll be more than happy to tell you more about it. Oh, it's really dropping. I mean, that's all the pushback we're getting. Okay. Looking for the drop. Wow. Yeah, we are really, really dropping. Not really. I think we'll come back and test this low, 43.86. We just don't have any color changes to get into the market because it's moving so fast. We're just not getting it. Let's try a smaller time frame, like a 5 second. Oh, now we get one green candle, and now the candles are getting smaller. So we're probably close to a reversal. We're probably close to some type of a reversal. Well, look at that. Yeah, the short have been really nice. But let's see if we get, and there's a reversal. I'm going to get long at 43.87. And I'm looking for a rebound, looking for a quick rebound. Right? There we go. Give me 4 pips on that. Give me 4. Give me. I'm just gonna go back up here, right? All right, all right, all right. We're in the money. In the money, up $47. We're in profit from entry. I know you probably guys have seen me do it so often, but it's like, how often do you see it on the internet from other YouTubers? Let me know. Okay, we're up $90. 90 $90 and 30 $152. There we go, $208. I hear you guys going, silly Craig, get out. We're almost to take profit. 201. I'm gonna take Okay, I'll take 201. I took $200, and the crowd goes wild. Thank you. Thank you. All right, all right, all right. Right. And we've got a nice little, oh, got out before the drop. That was a little dead cat bounce there. We're looking to re-enter again. Enter, we like to enter on green on a rebound. We did break support, those long wicks at the 43.88, and we went a little bit lower. We got a little green candle. I don't trust it. I need it. Give me another. Okay, give me two little green candles. I don't trust those two either. There's those little small ones. Now there's gonna be three green candles. I still don't trust you. Look at it. Oh, and it gave me a red one. I knew that was coming. Oh, and it's breaking lower. Wow, we picked the top on that one. Okay, retesting the low. Oh, 43.82, 81 by 82. Dramatic moves. 43.80, 79 by 80. What? Boy, that long was like running in front of a freight train and grabbing a couple of dollars before it started huffing and puffing down the tracks. Yeah, I don't think I want to. I'm. Let's take a look at the euro or Kiwi dollar. Oh, it looks like they're setting up for longs. They didn't give us much of a pullback. Okay, I'm long. Oh, where'd it go? Oh wow, the spread's kind of wide, huh? 79 by 81. Wow, 2 pip spread, 3 pip spread. Ooh, snarly. Big. So the moment we put in the trade, we're already down 2 pips. That's the spread, the cost of doing business. Forex and trading is they're not charities. They don't do trades for free, guys. It's not goodwill. It's not Salvation Army. They charge you spread. It's like no, it's like it's not charity, guy. So the spread widens out to 4 pips. You don't take the trade. Trade goes up and makes 30 pips. You're tripping over pennies and missing out on dollars. Especially if you have a good system that gives you a good signal. Now, if you have a crappy system, no matter how tight the spread is, you're still going to lose. So remember, system first, spread and commission second. Okay, we're down 2.6 pips. Pretty, pretty wild. Yeah, I think people are still on holiday because when you have these really sharp moves down, it's usually very liquid market. Let's dollar yen may have heavy. Well, we got a long wick up, long wick down. We're looking at dollar yen. It's at 79 by 80. There's no other color giving us a chance to even get into a short, and it's just extending lower and lower. Okay, there's a green candle right there. Got 3 green candles. Wow, straight. Man, this straight bars down. And you almost tempted to like hold your nose and just put a short on. Um, and there's no entry in there other than there was one small entry here at 43.79, but we don't have anything after that. Okay, here we go. So this is our okay. Not sure it fell with lower volume on the 5-second chart. All right, all right, all right. 43.79 price is scaling this wall, this indicator or this trend line. See if we get a break of the trend line, and I'm going to try a short on a break. We get it clean and like it turned green right when it broke. Okay, price just cut through with red candles, but those candles are not making lower lows, guys. So this could be a trap to the upside. All right. Got 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna take a shot at it. Okay. So 78, 43.78. I'm gonna play. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, let's see if we can grab 5, 6 pips out of this. I think it's
Sell, sell, sell.
kind of getting this trade a little late. It's dropped for so much, and then you're looking for it to come up for air so you can short it again. And it was just late to the party again, right? Let's see if this ABC. When you start ABC, maybe we start new 5 waves down. Or 1-minute chart. $43.80 by 81. Well, that was a fast mover. And if we are going to do a Fibonacci expansion, let's see if it just maybe it will stop somewhere that doesn't hurt us too bad. 100% expansion is at 43.82. Vicious downtrend. Right through that area. Yeah, well, we have this flattened out. It didn't drop straight down like these others. It dropped sideways and then let's see if she will drop. saying, no, I'm not. Okay, I'm closing it. I'm going to take a 4.5 stop hit. Yeah. And I'll flip. I'm going to flip long. I'll put my stop loss at the 43.74 area. Gives me a 7 pip stop. And let's see if we can go for the whole enchilada. Goes to 44.08. Wow. Look at the pullback there. We actually want to have a stop. We do have a stop in place, but ideally this price should not get any lower than 43.79 if it follows Elliott wave principles. If it does, this shouldn't go any lower than 43, like 43.79, right? 43.79 should be our biggest drop. And then our height, we could see a rebound, maybe 43.86, but probably half of that, right? So I'm going to remove this. Let's take a fib. Right. Take a fib from the top to the bottom here. And the 50% is 43.91. Okay, we are in the zone 79. That's the dotted line there. Price should rebound from that. Okay, here we go. It stopped at that 43.79 area, but it's going to retest it again. Double bottom. Ralph Nelson Elliott wrote, talk about price action, Elliott wave. That's what's named after him. But he has some rules. And one of the big rules is that the wave 4 pullback cannot go into wave 1. And wave 1, if this was 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4, and 4 would end where the end of 1 is. Oh, and we broke through. So I mean, we broke through with wicks, guys. And sometimes those market makers are trying to stop out the Elliott wave people with wicks into the wave 1 high, and then they'll maybe take price up. There you go. There you go. That was market manipulation right there. That's why when I tell my students that, yeah, Elliott wave is a good guiding principle, but market makers have read the book too, and they know where to stop Elliott wave people out. And a number of people said, if this is wave 1, wave 4 can't go into 1, and it sure did went into wave 1. They maneuvered or manipulated price to push it in there long enough to stop out those people, those EW Elliott wave traders. So due to the spread, we're still waiting to be in profit, but we're only a couple of points away before Okay, let's go.
Bye, bye, bye!
All right, all right, all right. At 43, 81, 83. Let's see if we can move on up. Moving on up. Like George and Weezy. Let's go. Got a little pennant on the 5 second. I'm on a 5 second chart. No wonder I'm like, I got a cup of coffee. I'm not even drinking it. But I'm looking at the 5 second chart. It's like caffeine for the eyes, you know? Oh, going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. You got this little trend line. Oh, didn't want to grab it. Now this kind of looks like a bearish head and shoulders. Oof. Wouldn't want that to happen. We're retesting the trend line, 43.79 by 80. Here we go. Testing the line, testing support. And I encourage you, if you see something, say something. If you see another chart that might look more interesting, you can ask about it. Pop it in the chat box. In the meantime, let me move this over here. Oh. Yeah, if you are looking for a new broker, a broker that it can become kind of frustrating to try to fund your trading account with Bitcoin all the time. But there are, this broker actually allows you to actually wire to fund your account, which is pretty cool indeed, right? Um, and you're wiring to a U.S. bank. So let me go ahead and they have tight spreads, fast order execution, and I'll give you the link in the chat. They have MT4 and MT5. Okay, everything kind of ground to a halt. It's like it stopped 4380 by 81 to make sure that my internet's still working. That's the cute thing about those little boings and springs noises that come from your computer with MT4. Let you know that when you're connected to the internet, if you hear that boing, boing, it means that you are not connected, Okay, I think let's take a look at another we got uh dollar yen. Is anything moving? Kiwi dollar is down 5 pips too. We can switch over to that channel and take a quick peek, see. Yeah, it's like not even. We came close and then we did a pullback. Great thing is we have a little flat ABC correction here. ABC was flat. And so we might get a launch up in price because price discovery found out a double bottom. Say, hey, look, good work. Maybe I'll put another slab of ribs on the grill. Maybe we're going to put 3 on. And let's I think our stop loss, I'm going to go 13 pips there, and then we'll take our take profit. Like, okay. Coming up on 59.77. Want to see that multiple bottoms, not just a double. It's been hit multiple times, this red line. And usually if you find price slowing down, hitting the same support area, acts as a floor, we can see a bounce. And we can see a bounce to our 59.83 target. Dollar yen, I think, is starting to turn around as well. Oh, we were in the money a little bit. Well, we need to go higher for us to make more money. Let's go back to the New Zealand dollar. And we're getting a bounce. Sometimes you got to take small victories, show a little gratitude, a little appreciation. We're still down about 5.8 pips. We'll divide by 3 lots, or 3 million a clip. Oh, let's say it was climbing out of the. Okay. Let's go. It's New Zealand dollar. We got long at 59.79. We're down. We're 59.77. And so we're just waiting. We got lots of support down here in the 59.773 area. So we've got the dollar yen and also Kiwi dollar. Got the Kiwi dollar long. We got the dollar yen short. Okay, a little action. Got a little wick. I know if you're sitting on a 5-minute chart, 3-minute chart, hour chart, nothing's really going on. But we're in micro worlds, and we are inside one of these candles. We're inside like this 3-minute chart over here. We're inside that candle. Okay. Do. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Give me an N. Give me E. Give me a W. Give me a Z. Give me an E. Give me an A. Give me an L. Give me an A. Give me an N. Give me a D. What does that spell? I don't know. No, New Zealand. Yay, New Zealand dollar. We've got lots of support down here, and we're rebounding off it in this congestion zone. Bouncing. I know. Gave it falling asleep here, you know. Wish I had some like music that I could play that would not get me in trouble with YouTube. I think I do have some access to royalty-free music. Maybe some smooth jazz. Maybe. Look at this. It's just like, come on now. This is how it was during London session. It was like, you guys, you slacks, like get moving, do something, you know? Oh, yeah, don't do that though. Long wick through the support area. It's like putting a hole in my boat, you know? Like, get these spikes out of here. Ah, it's so much for the double bottom here. Now I'm down. I stop. Don't want to see that. So so that might be a sign for dollar yen to reverse too. Kind of like got a dollar yen going of a long dollar yen. And we're breaking south 59.76. Ooh, okay. And it looks like we are the multiple bottom did not hold, but okay. Oh, dollar yen was stopped out. What happened there? Oh, let's switch over there. Right. Yeah. Dollar yen and Kiwi dollar both moving lower rapidly too. Hmm. Oh, okay. Bathroom drawer. Mhm. Okay, well, it's we got red over blue. It's like sell you. That's what this thing is all about right now. Yeah, so we get a little rebound. Okay, so we're gonna try selling dollar yen on a break of the trend line from green to red. We've got everything pointing down. We use this 15-second as our trigger. long Kiwi dollar is getting better. Still underwater, about 5.8 pips. Oh, okay. I think it's just wanted to sneak up on you. Okay. We're short. We are short at 43.72. Hope you guys are watching. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at the drop. Drop, baby, drop. Huge drop. Man, wow. That was fantastic. Like, that was massive. We caught that entry. We got in at the break on the short, took it down, and reload. Thank you. Oh, and let's get back to our Kiwi dollar trade. We're in the money. Take it, baby. We're long and strong. Oh, we're out there too. In the registry. We got four pips on that. And I think we are we could look for a long on Kiwi dollar again. We get a pullback, trend line break in color, the green color. We could get long again. I don't think this Cobra is finished snaking around. Were you guys able to get in? I think our YouTubers probably are seeing this in the past because of the lag on YouTube. So here we go. We're pulling back, 23% retracement. Let's see if it goes back to the 38 and we can play ball again. Or is the excitement so? You guys like what you saw? If you got in, show me some love. Show me some dollar signs. I'm gonna get long 59.81. Yeah, breaking the trend line in color. Sometimes this turns into an ABC down, but I see green, I pull the trigger. Are we? That would take it would take it's 59.84. But if we break this trend, if we break this break back below, I'll probably exit. I want to see some continuation, some green candles. Okay, out. We're gonna get out. Oh my goodness, out. I said that was wow. This quick sell off. I sold, but don't tell anybody. 38% retracement. Look at that. I think it goes down a little bit deeper. Oof. Price turning back around at the 38%. We got that 618. It dropped to the 618, and we're getting a turnaround there. I don't know. This thing might drop some more. Green candle, red candle, break. Yeah, I'm gonna add another slab of bacon on. I'm gonna put my stop loss back at the old high, a little bit above the old high. And let's see if we can take all this out. Let's see if we get back to the old low. Old low takes us back to 59.74. Let's see if it will rocket. Drain the banks. A little ABC. I'm getting caught on this small candle, the small green, and it dropped, small red. It's almost like, oh, he's using the colored candles, right? Let's switch them off, you know? I'm thinking that this is our A, this is our B, and this will see a big C drop. That's my impression. If I get a break, a red candle breaking the trend line, I might enter another short. There it is. I'm short. Go, baby, go. And if this does, let me get rid of all the lines and stuff. So we have a Fibonacci expansion relationship. We call slingshot. We'll go from the top to the bottom to the retracement. And the 100% expansion takes us to 59.76. That's right there, right? Like 2.5 pips, 3 pips. So we can get more. No, I want more. I'm greedy. Let's go. Drop, I say. Drop, I say. Take it. Get paid. Pay me. And the crowd goes wild. I hit it again. FOMO. Should wait for green. There is a green, right? Wait for green. It changes red. I'll get in. If you haven't gotten in, you can wait. Let's see if we get one more shot. I mean, this is ABC or 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe get a 5 straight down. This may go all the way back up, though. You know, be careful. I got a red candle. I'm not. This could be a up move. Okay, guys. So I got in one short, but I'm not particularly confident about it. Let's go. 812. Money train. Let's go. The 812 money train. I got one on. I'm gonna put another one on. I got some confirmation. Gotta watch it because we got support right here. And sometimes price will take it. Gotta break on through to the other side. Break on through. Break on through. Let's go. Pay me. Drop, I say. Drop. Just, oh, look, bounce. No. Okay. I'm gonna bail on that. Okay. 7 pips. Okay. I'm gonna trade as a reversal. Double bottom reversal. Oof. I think I hit too many orders. It's like, why is he buying me? Like, ooh, that is not fair. Oh, this is not good. Thought we're gonna have a really good reversal, kind of like trick people into selling. A double, triple bottom here, and then here, and then here, and now we are heading again. Oh, but we're bouncing. Buyer stepped in. Look, as soon as the thing touched. Sometimes you look at how a candle comes in contact with support or resistance. See, it touched it, retraced, and turned green. That shows you that there are a lot of buyers there. So we don't have centralized volume or any of that other stuff, but you can look at how that candle reacted when it touched that 0.5976 area, a 75 quarter line, that had some computerized orders in there that just said, give it to me. So let's go.
All aboard! Bye, bye, bye!
Wow. I don't get any money for that. Not in the positive. Look at the candle. That candle's way above my entry. That sucks. Pay the man. Pay the man. It's still negative. Oh, that is so unfair. You're gonna give me 120 bucks? Ah, Chafa, so cheap. Finally. Go. Ah, 450. I'll take it. Oh, did I get slipped? Did I get slipped? Oh, oh, that's so not fair. It's just they're just playing with me. They wait till I get out. Oh, you've got too much on. We're not gonna pay you for all that, you know? What was that? Oh, okay. They gave me 1,000 for it. They slipped me. Positively slipped. All right. So you guys can clap if you want, you know? Don't be shy. Thank you. Thank you. You're too kind. Let's go. Now you better pay me. When you cross that line, I want to see green numbers. I tell you, when you're in a sideways consolidation, when prices move sideways, you haven't really gone anywhere. And so the overall trend of the market doesn't really count. You don't really, there's maybe a little bit of a bullish bias, but look, we dropped, we rallied, we dropped, we rallied. And so, and if you held longs, you got punked. So give me your money. No. Want knuckle sandwich? No. Give me all your money. Until the banks gotta pay me. And my can't get candles up above the of my entry and like not gonna pay. I don't know, is my computer lagging? Maybe, I don't know. Oh, we're back at the old highs, probably. You got resistance. Oh, look. Ah, oh no. Look at that. Throw the wick on the other side of, oh, okay. No, it's so not fair. Really? Are you kidding me? And I was not getting the green once. All right. All right. You want to play, right? I got something for you. Put a fib on it. When in doubt, put a fib on it. Put a fib. I'm gonna be waiting for it, that 38% retracement on my axe and 238s. And I don't mean Bible scriptures. Come on down. 38% retracement. Oh, chickened out. He chickened out. Like I'm waiting for you. Like tag, you're it. Oh, he's gonna hang out the 23% retracement. That's a punk move. Oh, now you're trying to rally off that, right? Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, no, you didn't. Why is it going the wrong way? When you're buying, the price value should come down, not up. I think this thing is kind of screwy. Your dollar cost averaging into the trend is supposed to bring the average price down. Might need to restart my computer. As I was pressing buy, my take profit got farther away. Okay, I'm right. You know what? Might as well just put a take profit automatically in there. That's not a whole lot of anything. I get. Oh, all right. I'll check it out the YouTube. We could put YouTube on another screen that way I can see if you guys are chatting. Homeschool myself. Well, my slippage, I get positive slippage. It's just that when I place a trade, when I place extra orders, it usually brings down my average entry. And this it's not. When I put the buy in, it pushes out my entry. My break-even point gets farther away, not closer. Look, oh look, I'm across the line. I'm across the line. I am not profitable. I need a big old bullish engulfing candle. Actually, yeah, I could take out the old highs here at the 59.85. Let me get paid. I want to get paid big time. Let's get paid. Let's get everybody paid. I want to thank my watchers who are watching our Power Trader Scalpers Club. And I would like to invite you to join. Oh, what is going on? Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm still negative. You know, I hit him so hard on that last trade. They said, we're gonna fix him. That is not right. Spreads 81 by 82. See, that's not supposed to oh, you know why? I am using the wrong broker. Oh, no wonder. Oh, snap. No. I'm using a US broker. I'm using my Orlando account. I can see it. That's what's going on. Oh, they really, really suck. Why is it here? All right. Oh my goodness. It's Orlando. Oh, really? I'm like, my brain is like, I'm like, going, what is going on? Settings. Market execution. Oh, okay. To watch. See my on an offshore broker, when I click the buy, my average on my dollar cost averages are, you know why? Because it's FIFO rules on the US account. That's what's going on. So I would have been out of those trades. Let me fix it. Let me fix this. Is that wow? There we go. Tisk tisk. Yeah. Rookie mistake. I don't even know how I got land on there. I never, ever, ever do Orlando. I have those trades. I, I'm going to clean them up. So it took me that much. Now people go, why don't you trade with a US broker? Because that is the reason. I forgot what the reason was, but now I remember. It's like, yeah, that is why. It's the FIFO rules. Look, see, I'm in the money already, bro. Oh, what happened? Oh, I must have exited out of that. Oh, I must have limited me out. I didn't even see it. So mad. Look at this one. I'm already in the money. Look, oh, look, I'm in the money. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go.
Bye bye bye!
Oh, wrong way. Wrong way, Jose. Kiwi dollar's not doing anything. What's up? Where are my Kiwis? Talk to the Reserve Bank of New Zealand. Where's that other? It's not even here. Okay. Okay. Let me go to and go Orlando. Oh, it's gone. I don't even see it. Account history. It was almost like it was a bad trade. All those trades I had open in Orlando, they're gone. Okay, well, anyway, that was a nightmare. But this is a nightmare too. Okay. Yeah, I was confused. Dazed and confused. What do we do now? What do you do now? Put a fib on it. Put a fib on it. When in doubt, fib. Tell a lie, Greg? Are you for lying? No, no, no. I said fib. Fibonacci, not tell a lie. I wonder what fib is short for, like fabrication. Oh, now we're at the 618. Okay. All right. 618. Oh, see my average, my dollar cost averaging goes. They say don't add to a loser. Well, this one is a loser, so do not do what I do. You know it's going all the way down. Oh, this guy. Okay. So we have an uptrend, but we're pulling back on all the time frames. 15. The 15 is still green and up. This thing is dripping. I'm gonna put a fib on the higher time frame. Get rid of that. Find out where we are in the trend. We do a double top. Okay, we're just broke the 38 on the 1 minute chart. I'm gonna make this 5. I like the 5 minute. There we go. That way we can get what's going on back here. See, that's a long wick, indecision, doji kind of. It's like the doji and Pinocchio bar had a love child. This is a huge pullback. Do we have news? Yeah, well, this thing is really seriously pulling back here. Yeah, it's like 618 on the. We're gonna be like 2 standard deviations away from the mean price. Many, too many, too many. Let's get rid of them. Okay. 618. We're gonna take it all the way back up. Let's get paid. Let's go. The whole Oanda. Yeah, and the order disappeared. It's so wild. I have a New Zealand dollar order. Oh, open positions. Yeah, it's like it never showed up. So it's probably glitchy on their part. All right, we're sitting at the 618, the orange line, the golden mean. The golden mean. I use a gold color for the golden mean. Use red for my 38, my 618. We got it. A, B, see you later. A or 1, B or 2. C or three, you later to the upside. Maybe coming. We'll draw a trend line across the top. Look for a break. If you probably said, Greg, I am not following you into that. There's no way, Jose. Well, then this is your entry candle right here. All right. I'll show you where. Oh, I'm looking at it. I took off the executions, but right here. The failure swing, the bears try to push it down and they didn't. And now they're gonna hand over the ball and the bull should take it north. Failure swing, bull flag, there's so many names for it, J hook, and you can have a stop just below the wicks. You can say, put your stop there in case, like now, you can stop that, right? Oh, look, shake out, shake and bake. Place your stop below the stop out, and then turn around and head back the other way, right? It's like, okay. All right, I'm just gonna cruise on here, hold on to this Aussie dollar. I love trading the Aussie dollar. I love trading Aussie and Kiwi dollar, or Aussie yen and Kiwi yen. They're not super fast, they're not super slow, and they move during Asia. So it's a kind of a good thing. But they're out in the middle of the ocean, like Hawaii. I got my Hawaiian shirt. You guys like my Hawaiian shirt? I got one for every day of the week for the next 4 weeks, I have one with a macaw on it. This one has surfers. I think I wore this one before though. But I have this other one. Beautiful, has the ocean and waves and palm trees. They call Las Vegas the eighth island of Hawaii, or the ninth island of Hawaii, because so many Hawaiians who can't afford to live in Hawaii live in Vegas because of the hotels and hospitality sector. So you find some great Hawaiian barbecue places and there's lots of good Hawaiian food. Ooh, looks like we started a breakout and then it came back. Look, it's like the kid that graduated from college. You got to move out, go get your own place. Do not come back, get out of here. A or one, B or two, C or three later. Try again. If you don't succeed, try again. And you can see in the higher time for the 5-minute chart, we did wick the 618. Buyer stepped in. It was a bearish candle, but it didn't get down to the level. So we have a small nascent baby trend starting to form right here along the bottom right. See? Little baby trend. Come on, baby. Go, baby. Go. 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 I don't want to scare it with a sound effect, or my shotgun blast, like keep going, Maybe I'll tase it. Or make it dance, right? Like dance, I say. Dance. So we have a failure swing. And it's either a zigzag and A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3, or 0, 1, 2, 3. However you want to call it. It has so many different names, depending on who's teaching the class and who's doing the trades. But there's guys that label this as 0, A, B, C, and there's different ways you can do it inside of so you get your ABC pattern there. A, B, and there's C goes out there like that, right? Oof. And it's all playing around with Elliott waves. In fact, we have 100% expand, 100% retracement, which is a double bottom. If this thing retraces 100%, it stops right here at 64.42. You get double bottom, then it bounces, right? But the way it is, like, people are not very interested if it keeps the bigger the Fibonacci retracements, the less interested people are in the market. They're not interested. You can see we take a fib from this low to that high. We're sitting to 786. These are the Fibonacci's of last resort. They're like at the end of your FM dial and your radio. Smooth jazz, 88.6 FM on your dial. Fibonacci, welcome to the Fibonacci of last resort. And you're closing in stopped out because it's the end of the line, 786 or 88.6 on your radio dial. Smooth jazz. Ha. Well, so much for the Bears. So, and that's why it's really hard. People try to computerize this, try to program it, and if it stops at the 38.2 retracement and buys and it fails, well, does it like the about 50%? Well, it stopped at 50%, and then it goes up and then it drops. Well, let's try the 618%. Nope, didn't work. How about the 786? Didn't work. 88.6, right? It worked. What if it dropped to a double bottom, 100% retracement, right? So how do you program that? How can you tell a computer to get long, right? And where would you put your stop, right? So there's some things that human beings can do, and there's some things that computers can do really well because they will repeatedly put a stop in while a crazy human being will say, I'll keep moving my stop or I'll keep adding positions on or something, right? Doing something crazy and ridiculous. Nothing like you've seen here. Perfect. It's like if your parents smoked, and and they tell you, do as I say, don't do as I do, and then you rebel and then you don't smoke, right? Or maybe they knock you around. They have a couple of beers, they knock you out, and you say, I'll never drink beer. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not triggering anybody, but sometimes watching the opposite of something can help you build good habits, right? There we go. We're coming out of this, or less negative than we were before. And it double. So we have all kinds of space to return to if we could break this high. I'm gonna remove that, right? I'm gonna remove all these drawings, right? So now we've got all these Fibonacci's to worry about. So we stopped at the 23% retracement. The next one is the 382. So if you got long on that, well, that's one target. That could be target 2. That could be target 3, right? Target 4, or just hold it through you might see a retracement of this big slide, right? You might see a retracement of this big slide. Our predictive function, and you guys know if you're in Pip and Run, the predictive function. There's a predictive function going on the Australian dollar. There's what we call PMDE. There we go. We got a break. Let's do it. Let's go.
Bye, bye, bye! Bye, bye, bye! Bye, bye, bye!
Whoa, rejection. didn't even get to the 38 for a rejection either, you know? Ooh, another big candle too. Now we're back in those we're back in the smooth jazz area. Okay, we're looks like we're working on 100% retracement now. And now it's like 101% retracement, right? It's little look, it squeaked over the edge. So now we have a confirmed double bottom, a lower low in price, higher low in the indicator. Still, this is actually a reversal pattern, right? Like they're really trying to shake people, trying to shake everybody out of the market. They don't want you get get out. I say, you're like, no, I'm hanging on. Let go. Got a tiger by the tail. Keeps trying. I heard that saying, get a tiger by the tail. You ever see anybody grab a tiger by the tail and live to tell about it? No. He's got a tiger by the tail. Really? And I conduct my classes pretty much like this too. A little bit of comedy, a little bit of fun, um, and which we try to take a very serious subject, a boring subject, and make it very exciting. I taught middle school and high school, and I taught English, and I um, also taught my kids how to trade. I was teaching in South Central, and frankly, a lot of the stuff in the writings are pretty boring. So I taught people how to use newspapers in order to find trades in the option market. I'll tell you more about my story as I focus more on this trade. 66, 64, 42. And look at that long reach, that liquidity sweep. Again, a lower low in price. Momentum oscillators are still showing a possible reversal. Dollar index probably going nuts. And now we have stopped. 64.22. So if we are going to hold this past the time, what you probably want to do is to play some, really consider the risk management. We have a last swing low here at 64.37. There's a major swing low at 64.29, which is about 9 pips away. So I'm going to place my stop below that. 4 pips below that. That's 29 minus 4 takes it 64.25. And I don't like making on quarters and nickels and dimes, so maybe we'll go to 24. Okay. That's a pretty big stop right there, right? But maybe we see a we've got a double bottom here, and we usually see maybe a retracement back to the old high. I don't think we'll get that high, but if we can get half that, that'd be great, right? So let's measure that out and see how much that is, and see if we can get at least half that. And that's 127 pips. Half of 127 is like 60, 63, right? So about 63 pips. So let's go 60. 63 of this. We already moved so far already. So this old high gives us 78 pips there, right? And that's a pretty good. It took a couple of days to get there, but so we'll see about that. So, and it's really selling off. I'm not sure if there's an old low here of 64.37 that should keep us out of trouble, and we should see a rebound there. It is 5:52, or actually 8:53. So I'm going to actually cut out a couple minutes early. And if you did take this trade, that's fine. We had a couple of good winning trades. And right now, it's going into 9 o'clock. We are testing that low. Let's see if we see rejection there. Will the Bulls try to make a stand at the 64.37 area, which is the low we had for May 29th, about 5 p.m. So actually, we returned to the 5 p.m. low. And we rallied all the way up, and we rallied all the way back down, right? Went around in a complete circle. Okay. Let's take a quick look, see. Actually, let's take a look at the US dollar index. I think the dollar probably came back because the tariffs are back on. This is our 1 hour chart. 1 hour. And it's kind of interesting. The dollar index, with all the drop that we've had in the Aussie dollar, the dollar index should have went up. The dollar index is a basket of currencies versus the US dollar, and this is the US dollar index. This is very, very unusual. I've never seen that happen before, where the major currency pairs and the US dollar are moving in the same direction. That is very, very curious. Okay, well, that's the 15-minute. Now this makes sense, right? Upward move, downward move in the market. The fact we can we connect the two like that and separate the symbols. We're going to decouple the symbols. Then we're going to, so if I put the euro on, see, this one's going up and this one's going up, right? But then the Aussie, on the other hand, this isn't, let's go to 15-minute Aussie. 15-minute Aussie, big less. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, the candles are commensurate. I guess my other chart didn't update. Okay. So let's take a and then look at the rejection. Oh my goodness. This thing's coming back right now. That long wick rejection, buyer stepped in. It's probably good value. Oh, look at that. Woohoo. You go. You go. What an epic turnaround. Look at that. Bounced off the demand zone. U-turn. Yeah, it seemed like a liquidity sweep. It just seems really artificial that you would have all that drop and not have any breaks at all. Nobody stepped in. And probably said, yeah, because it's a falling knife and you never catch a falling knife. That's my dad. My dad was a butcher and he had a chainmail glove. He had the chainmail silver glove before Michael Jackson, but it was like made out of steel to keep the knives from piercing his fingers. Or always like putting that thing on, wow, So, but you could catch a knife with a chainmail glove. All right. So, I mean, we've got about 3 minutes. Let's see. I mean, we've got a U-turn of like 20 pips in like 5 seconds. We could wait another couple of minutes. Oh, this thing's gonna be in the money before it strikes 9. Let's go. Trend line break, color change. Yeah. Or move the stop up, I'll move behind the swing low. How about that? Okay. I mean, if I'm gonna have that capital stop, we have a big take profit. Our take profit's like way, way, way up on the swan. Way up upon the swan. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna remove all drawings. Wow. See, I was dollar cost averaging all the way down. Now we have an inverted head and shoulders pattern. We got all kinds of patterns. You got your wedges, you got your double bottoms. It's like they were just waiting for this thing to get a good fair value, and then they just hit it. We're at the 0.6446, 46 by 47 Australian dollar, May 29th, 2025. My name is Dr. Greg McLeod. I am CEO, founder, chairman, and chief technician here at Elite Traders University. And if you feel that you want to take your trading to the next level and you need a mentor to hold your hand and walk you every step of the way to help you become a professional trader in 90 days or less, using a proprietary 20-year-old successful system, one of the most successful trading systems in the world, then reach out to me. Reach out to greg@elitetradersu.com, and we're running a special for our 12-week boot camp. If you would like to enroll in our upcoming June class, then give me an email. Email me. Say, hey, Greg, I'm interested. Greg at Elite. It'll be me answering the email. It won't be a bot or anything like that. Tradersu.com. I would love to hear from you. All right. Email me, greg@elitetradersu.com. Love to have you aboard. And my name is Dr. Greg McLeod, Elite Traders University. We're up $7,660 and $9,000 on this trade. Oh, profit. Oh, Kiwi Dollar took profit without even me. Look, Mom, no hands, right? Let me pull that one up. I had to take profit on it, and it hit. One way, take profit on this. Get out. All right, we're out. We're flat. And we made money. We made money, honey. How about some applause? Thank you. Thank you. You're all so kind, We rang the register. We were bulls and we were bears. We weren't pigs. Right? And we rang the register. And we did our patriotic duty. All right. And also I want to tell you about we have a school, Skool. And I was like, you said university. It's called the Forex Trading Club. We're actually going to change. He's changed it already. Okay. Well, it's going to be the Forex Trading Club, right? I'll put the link, the bit.ly link, where you can join for free, absolutely for free, become part of our ever-growing, ever-changing, dynamic community of motivated, excited traders. Why are they excited? Because they make money. And isn't making money exciting? I know that was the obvious question to that answer. The average answer to that question is what I'm trying to say. And when you get over caffeinated, you start talking all over yourself. Bit.ly, Forex underscore scalping underscore club dash for you. All right, that's it. So if you want to join our Skool group, there's nothing in there right now. You can be our founding members. We will have a classroom. We'll have all kinds of trading tips. We'll have all kinds of resources to help you become a successful professional trader, and you'll hang out with one of the coolest communities in the internet, or however you want to say it. Okay. Again, my name is Dr. Greg McLeod. It is my great pleasure to be with you today. And let me show you some dollar signs in the chat box, some 555, triple nickels, triple eights. Show me something that you're alive and kicking on this Thursday. Okay. And big love to our Facebook family. We're going to transition our Facebook group to Skool. And so we'll see you. So don't be a fool, be cool, and go to Skool.